So, yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this talk. My name is Rian. I'm from Fairphone, and in this session, we're going to talk about sustainability meets innovation. How actually Odoo empowers Fairphone vision to build more sustainable business in electronic industries. So, let's get started. Fairphone started in 2010 as an awareness campaign against conflict minerals. Fast forward, now we're building a future where the sustainability isn't just the bonus, it's the baseline. Our product always has a purpose for it. Our main goal at Fairphone is to build viable market to electronic industries. But more than that, we're building a future to inspire the entire industry to act more responsibly. Our core values are what we live by. The first, innovation. We don't just innovate for the sake of it. Our design always has a purpose. Second, inspiration. Fairphone products are built not to do more than just last. They're designed to inspire. Third, impact. We treat everyone with dignity, from the people who mine our materials to the factory workers who put our phones together, and of course, the user. And last, integrity. You can totally trust that when Fairphone says something, we really mean it. And this brings us to the big question: how actually we scale a fair and sustainable business while totally stick to our core values. So I'll stop here for a second. I'll pause here for a second. If you have any questions to discuss, drop your questions there and we'll get back to them at the end. Alright, so why Odoo? We chose Odoo for good reasons. First, it's a unified platform, meaning we could replace a lot of different tools and put everything into single system. Second, it's super customizable, so it really adapted to what we need to run our business. Third, it really supports with operational efficiency and transparency to gain our valuable for our supply chain. And last, Odoo fits right into Fairphone vision without making us compromising our core values. So let's dive into how we actually use Odoo. Let's start with supply chain and procurement. Purchase management helps us automating procurement tracking for ethical vendors, and also we can actually make a long-term fair pricing contract with vendor price list, and the dashboards give us real-time supplier performance insights. Let's see in these dashboards. There are a lot of information we can get here. Of course, I brought some information out there because of confidentiality, but the thing is, all information related to sales, CRM, finance, supply chain, we can find here, and also this can give us insights, so make our decision more data driven. Next, traceability and life cycle. First, serial number. So we use serial number to represent IMEI for each phone, and so we can trace every phone from first its made and until its end of life. Second, device management. We created a custom module here to track our device lifetime, and also we use barcode nomenclature for consistent part labeling for easier repairability. You can take a look at this device management. Again, I brought some information here. There is information, warranty information, order information, owner information, and most importantly, device information, where we keep track of the first activation date and last activity date, so we know how long our device lifetime is. Of course, we want our device to be used as long as possible by our users. This device management also helps us to create an impact report to show the world how our device lifetime compared to other phones out there. This part of our impact report, the device lifetime comparison Fairphone's lifetimes compared to average market behavior. As you can see, half of average market behavior lost half of their active users only within 2 years. Meanwhile, it took 3.5 years for Fairphone to lost half of our active users. And if we look closer here, around 40% of Fairphone 3 users still active using their phones, which was launched 5 years ago. So it's pretty impressive. Next, let's move on to inventory and logistics. We use default Odoo for this one, like inventory management, like just to avoid overproduction on and cut down on waste, and the multi-warehouse management really big help for retail hubs and regional stock flows. Yeah, this is the default Odoo we use. We manage all transfers here, from internal transfer, outgoing, and incoming transfer. We manage it here, but this really helps us in cut down on waste. For customer and sales, CRM gives us a central system to track and manage our indirect sales, so we can know how we interact with our customers. And also the sales and e-commerce, making sure we can sell our spare parts online super smoothly. But more than that, we only sell our phone device. If you want to see, this is our device, Fairphone 6. This is our latest device. We also sell our device there. You can go to our web shop at shop.fairphone.com and check out our latest device, the Fairphone Gen 6, and it's only €599. And also finance and coordination, accounting and invoicing, giving us insight into our financial sustainability. So making sure that our sustainable movement also making financial sense. Project management helps us in department-wide coordination for all our impact initiatives. And expense module tracks and manages our business expense. One thing I love the most about this expense module that I can claim my back to work allowance. Yes, fun fact, in Fairphone, we can claim our allowance when we come to the office by bike. Yeah, this is just a fun fact. So as you can see, the impact of using Odoo has been pretty huge in Fairphone. First, we have reduced waste and improved repair cycle, and also we are getting faster decision making with real-time data thanks to the dashboard giving us a lot of information. So our decision will be always data-driven. And also we have gained stronger trust from customer and partners because of transparency. And most importantly, Odoo helps us get measurable transparency gains. So to wrap things up, let's go over some key takeaways from our experience with Odoo. First and foremost, we have learned that ERPs can really be a power for ethical change. And secondly, and this is a big one, technology and sustainability are opposites. In fact, they can be amazing partner. Technology, when used smartly, can be a vital tool for driving sustainable practices. Last, Odoo's flexibility really supports unique business models like Fairphones. It's really adapted to what we need, so we can totally stick to our core values without, while also being super efficient. So it's a short talk, and if you want to read our complete impact report, this you can scan this QR code. This is not a Q&A QR code. This is impact report. So you can scan this, and you are welcome to read it. And we will get back to the Q&A slide. So let's get to the questions, if any.
It's a very yeah. Okay. So hello.
Hi.
We have one question.
Okay.
How does Fairphone integrate its compliancy checks into its supply chain in Odoo?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
How does Fairphone integrate its compliancy checks into its supply chain in Odoo?
Oh, our supply chain is managed by third party, so we don't manage it. The third party manage it, and they send the data to us in Odoo. But yeah, we don't manage it internally.
I'm checking, but I think this is all. We don't
Okay.
have any more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.